From sun-soaked beaches to booming tech hubs, these states are where everyone wants to be. They're not just popular, they're magnets for millions chasing opportunity, adventure, and a better life. Whether it's historic streets filled with culture, mountains calling hikers, or cities that never sleep, these places have something for everyone. People are packing their bags, moving fast, and making these states some of the hottest spots in the country. Get ready to discover the most popular states in the USA and why they're stealing the spotlight right now. 10. South Carolina. South Carolina isn't just sweet tea and magnolias, it's where history, charm, and sun-soaked shores collide. Ever heard of a state that pulls in 20 million visitors every year just to soak up its atmosphere? That's South Carolina, where Charleston's cobblestone streets feel like a step back in time to the Civil War era, complete with antebellum mansions and ghost tours that'll make your skin crawl. But it's not all dusty textbooks. Charleston's food scene is incredible, with chefs reinventing soul food and low-country classics. Then there's Myrtle Beach, where spring breakers, golfers, and sun worshippers pack the 60-mile coastline for mini-golf madness, seafood shacks, and boardwalk thrills. 9. Tennessee. Tennessee doesn't just play music, it is music. From the soulful echoes of Memphis's Beale Street to the twang of Nashville's honky-tonks, this state is the soundtrack of America. Elvis, Johnny Cash, and Aretha Franklin, Tennessee turned them into legends. And the beat goes on. Over 25 million tourists flood in yearly, chasing the magic of Graceland, the Grand Ole Opry, and Sun Studio, where rock and roll was born. But it's not just about history. Tennessee's fame is still strong. The Great Smoky Mountains, the most visited national park in the US, draws hikers, photographers, and nature lovers with misty peaks and wildflower-blanketed trails. Meanwhile, cities like Knoxville and Chattanooga blend southern charm with modern parks, offering riverfront parks, craft breweries, and some of the best fried chicken you'll ever taste. With zero state income tax and a cost of living that won't crush your wallet, it's no wonder over 325,000 new residents moved here between 2020 and 2024. 8. Washington. Welcome to Washington, where tech wizardry and jaw-dropping nature collide. Ranked 10th in US News' Best States to Live list, this place isn't just about rain and coffee, but quality. Over 8 million people call it home, drawn by booming industries like aerospace, biotech, and tech giants Microsoft and Amazon in Seattle. But despite its allure, Washington isn't top tier in net migration. Why? Sky-high housing costs in cities like Bellevue and Seattle are locking out some dreamers. Still, over 20 million tourists flock here yearly, chasing the epic beauty of Mount Rainier's wildflower meadows, kayaking through Puget Sound, or hiking in Olympic National Park, where rainforests meet rugged coasts. And let's not forget the food. Fresh seafood, juicy apples, hello, state fruit, and craft breweries that'll make you forget the drizzle. Whether you're geeking at the Museum of Pop Culture, Mopop, or sipping a latte in a tree-lined neighborhood, Washington blends brains, beauty, and chill vibes like nowhere else. It's not just popular, it's the Pacific Northwest's crown jewel. 7. Georgia. Georgia isn't just about peaches and college football. It's where Southern charm, Hollywood magic, and history collide. Ever wondered why nearly 25 million tourists flood here every year? Because Georgia's got star power. Atlanta isn't just the Black Mecca. It's the birthplace of civil rights icons like Martin Luther King Jr., the global HQ of Coca-Cola, invented here in 1886, and the filming location for Stranger Things, The Walking Dead, and Marvel blockbusters. This city alone drives Georgia's $650 billion economy, ranking in the top 10 globally. Then there's Savannah, where cobblestone squares, haunted mansions, and mint julep-filled ghost tours make you feel like you've entered a Southern Gothic novel. But Georgia's fame isn't all history and hustle. It's also nature. The Appalachian Trail starts here, the Okefenokee Swamp feels like a wild movie scene, and coastal gems like Tybee Island serve up sunsets so good they'll make you forget your ex. With over 376,000 new residents moving here since 2010, thanks to booming jobs in film, tech, and logistics, Georgia's mix of low costs, high culture, and soulful grit isn't just popular, it's viral. 6. North Carolina. North Carolina isn't just growing, it's exploding with new residents, gaining over 573,000 newcomers in the last decade alone. Why? Because this place has it all. Sun-kissed beaches, misty mountains, and cities like Charlotte, where the tech scene's booming and the barbecue sticky sweet. Every year, nearly 30 million tourists flood in, chasing the salty breeze of the Outer Banks, where shipwrecks and wild horses make you feel like you've stepped into a pirate tale. Or hiking through the Blue Ridge Mountains, where fall foliage looks amazing. It's not just nature. NC's cities blend southern charm with big city hustle, offering affordable living without sacrificing vibe. Whether you're kayaking down the French Broad River, geeking out at the Biltmore Estate, or rocking out at a Durham Music Fest, this state feels like a secret finally getting its shine. With job growth, jaw-dropping landscapes, and a flavor profile that'll knock your socks off, North Carolina isn't just popular, it's the ultimate underdog story. 5. Arizona. Arizona isn't just about desert views, it's about opportunity. With nearly 40 million tourists visiting yearly, spots like the Grand Canyon, Sedona's Red Rocks, and Lake Powell keep drawing crowds like a magnet. But tourism isn't the only thing growing. People are moving here fast. Over 411,000 new residents arrived between 2010 and 2023, many from California and New York, chasing cheaper housing, warm weather, and zero state income tax. Cities like Phoenix and Tucson aren't just retirement zones, they're thriving lifestyle centers with growing job markets, craft breweries, and outdoor adventure within minutes. Whether hiking Camelback at sunrise or watching the sunset over Monument Valley, Arizona delivers big skies, vibes, and a lower cost of living than most West Coast states. It's not just scenic, it's smart. And that's why more Americans are choosing Arizona every day. 4. New York. You know it. You've seen it in movies, music videos, and every best of travel list. New York City is fame itself. It doesn't just influence culture, it defines it. With around 62 million tourists hitting the city in 2023 alone, Times Square's flashing lights, Central Park's green escape, and the energy of neighborhoods like Brooklyn and Harlem keep pulling people in. It's where Wall Street makes or breaks fortunes before breakfast, Broadway shows drop jaws night after night, and food, fashion, and art collide like nowhere else. Even as some residents move out due to extremely high rent, no one can deny NYC's attraction. This city gave us hip-hop, skyscrapers, and the best pizza outside Naples. Whether you're here for the views from the Empire State Building or just to say you've walked the same streets as legends, New York doesn't just host visitors, it creates fans for life. That's not just popularity, that's icon status. 3. California. It's the state everyone talks about, even when they can't afford to live there. California may be losing residents to places like Texas and Arizona. However, it's still the most populous state, home to nearly 39 million people. Why? Because California shapes the world. From Silicon Valley's tech empires to Hollywood's global storytelling machine, this place sets trends, starts movements, and builds billion-dollar ideas before breakfast. It's not just famous, it's unavoidable. Even with very high rents and traffic that feels like a punishment, around 200 million tourists visit every year. 2. Texas. Texas isn't just big, it's global in scale. If it's split from the US, it would be the 10th largest country in the world by land mass. Home to over 30.5 million people, it's the second largest state by population and area, and still growing fast. Why? Because Texas delivers freedom, opportunity, and zero state income tax. In the last decade alone, more than 1.6 million new residents moved here voluntarily, chasing jobs in booming industries like tech, energy, and healthcare. 1. Florida. Ever. Wonder why Florida's population keeps booming? It's not just the sunshine and endless beaches that pull people in. In 2024 alone, the state welcomed a staggering 143 million visitors, more than the entire US population, who spent over $130 billion boosting the economy and creating millions of jobs. But here's the real story. It's not just tourists. From 2020 to 2024, nearly 2 million people moved to Florida. making it the country's top destination for new residents. So that's it for today. Now we want to hear from you. Which state are you considering moving to? Have you ever been to any of these places? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Catch you next time.